Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, 23 Flavors of Stitching. My name is Kirsten and today is going to be a Flosstube update. It is going to be Flosstube number 58. I kind of have a lot of thoughts going on in my head right now with what I want to do for 2024, and especially with limited stitchy time, right? So I will ramble about that a little later. First, I am going to show you what I worked on since my last couple of videos. So let's get going on that real fast. First up is going to be Praiseworthy Stitches Simple Gifts Christmas. This is what it will look like when it is done. This project I was working on for my 12 days of Stitchmas that I did on my channel for the 12th to the 14th, or 12th to the 24th leading up to Christmas. And then I also worked on this on the 25th as well. I wasn't planning on working on this up until Christmas, but some plans got derailed. My daughter had to be rushed to the ER. And so our travel plans to go over to Hawaii were pushed back by about a week. So because they were pushed back by about a week, we were stationary over Christmas, and so Christmas and Christmas Eve. So I ended up working on this for an extra day or two. So here is where I got to on it. I'm very happy with how far I got. Before I picked this up, if you watched my 12 Days of Stitchmas videos, before I picked this up, I only had like that done, and that's it. So for 13 days of work, I'm very happy with it. And I'm stitching this on 18 count oatmeal, I think. I believe it's 18 count oatmeal, and I'm using Gentle Art sampler threads for my colors. I'm using Weathered Barn for the red, Wheat Fields for the gold, and then Otter Creek for the green. And I have no idea when this will get love again, but I'm okay with putting it away with how far I got. Okay. The next piece that got some love while we were traveling is Oranges by Hugo Cross Stitch on Etsy. This is what it will look like when it's done. And this one is still in the hoop. That is where I got to. Before this, I only had like that done, minus this orangey red in here. So what I was doing while we were traveling is trying to make it so that I have a bunch of fill-ins so that I don't have to look at a pattern. Every single time I stitch on this, because it would be easy to work on, for example, like in the early hours when my daughter goes to bed, because she stirs a little bit and I have to put my stuff down and go put her pacifier back in or whatever it may be. So that was the initial plan for this. I don't know when I'll work on it. I don't know. We'll see. Sorry, I'm saying a lot. So I am stitching it on 16 count ice blue Aida that I got from 123 Stitch, and I'm using the called for DMC for this project, which is the reddish is 3830, the cream is 739, the orange is 741, and the green is 502. So that is it for my projects. I don't have any haul, I don't have anything like that. So next up will be some plans, I think. So I joined Full Coverage Fanatics this year just because I wanted to see full coverage pieces on my timeline every once in a while, and also to see if I wanted to join any challenges or what their challenges would be. And at the beginning, or they have a file that is posted that contains all of their challenges for the year, and you can pick and choose whichever ones you want to join in. I will never be officially joining in on them because I won't be posting on the Facebook page or in the Facebook group, but I did think that it might be fun to do my own thing with the challenges. So in 2023 they have counting challenges and they have non-counting challenges, and one of their non-counting challenges for 2023 was colors, and I only knew about the colors one in October, and so I only did the October one, but I thought that it would be fun to bring that challenge into 2024 because stitching with an infant is really hard, and so hitting a counting challenge might be kind of difficult. So I thought a color challenge might be fun. And I wish I would have known about it all year, but I didn't join Full Coverage Fanatics until August, maybe September. Anyway, so I just went and wrote down what the color challenge was every month, and I made a list. So in January it was red, in February it was orange, March is yellow, April was green, May is blue, June is purple, July is pink, August is teal, September is brown, October gray, November black, and December white. So I have projects listed for every month except for January. I do have a full coverage piece with red in it. It's my mini enchanted Christmas reindeer, but I am nowhere near being able to stitch the red on it. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do for this month. And I have so I'm trying to decide. I don't know. For February and March, I have my Augusta. Let me grab my projects. Hold on. Okay, I am back with my 3 full coverage projects. So this is, let me also pull them up on Pattern Keeper so that you can see what I'm talking about. So mini enchanted Christmas reindeer will look like this when it is done. So there is some red in it. However, this is where I am with it. And I am nowhere near stitching any of the red. So that will not work. For February and March, February is orange, March is yellow. I have slotted to work on Augusta National Golf Course by Awesome Pattern Studio on Etsy. This is where I am at on it. It is a full coverage piece. I started this for my husband, and anyway, I don't know what else to say about it. I would like to get this done. I got kind of sick of the greens and the blues when I worked on it last in May, but for some things it's kind of nice to have. So this is what it will look like. It's charging, sorry. This is what it will look like when it's done. Maybe, can we go this way? Maybe if my portrait, if it wasn't locked. Okay. This is what it will look like when it's done. So there's orange and yellow. There is not yellow. Yes, there is. No, there's not. Let me look at my floss colors, please. Okay. There is a yellow. It is 7:45. It is a very pale yellow, but there it is nonetheless. There is also 3852, which is a golden yellow, but there it is. And then the orange is 742. So it's a very bright orange. So I'm not crazy. I knew what I was talking about. So I have Augusta National slotted for February, March, possibly April. April's color is green, which means I could also potentially work on mini enchanted Christmas reindeer, but I'm not sure. But I have options. Maybe I get sick of working on Augusta National. Who knows? Okay, next up is May, and the color is blue. And I have slotted Catching Rays by the Cross Stitch Studio for May. This is my biggest piece to date. There is 1,080,000 stitches. It is absolutely beautiful, but I have no idea what I was thinking. I was thinking that it was beautiful. That's what I was thinking. This, I have no problems with the fact that it is going to be a long-term project. I just think it's pretty. So, here's what I have decided. This is where I am at. I have 673 stitches completed, and that is it. So that is why I have slotted this for May. For June, the color is purple. I do have a full coverage with purple. This has purple. This has purple. However, I am nowhere close to being near the purple. There might be some purple in here. I have to double check the color. I have it in my notes to double check the color. If it is, then this will be slotted. If not, I do have a full coverage planned, again, for my husband, with purple in it, and it is the Pokemon Gen 3 Epic Pokemon. Because it has purple right in the corner, right in the top corner where I would start, and I have it all kitted up, so I could do that potentially, which may give me a good reason to start it, and maybe I will need a new start. In July, the color is pink. Augusta National is the only one with pink relatively close. However, it's not a lot, but that's okay because then I can work on something else as well. August is teal. I believe there is a teal close in Catching Rays. If not, then it will be Augusta National, because I have this teal in Augusta National, which I don't believe I have finished that color yet. I think the ones that I've finished, I've taken off. Whatever, I'm not gonna get into it. September is brown, which I can do Augusta National, or I can do mini Enchanted Christmas Reindeer. October is gray. I have mini Enchanted Christmas Reindeer slotted for that. November is black. have mini enchanted Christmas reindeer slotted for that one. December is white. Now, for the white, both enchanted Christmas reindeer and catching rays have white in them. However, they are very far away from where I am. So, again, depending on how far I get on these, as of right now, their white is very far away. Because of that, I could do a potential new start. There were a couple of free patterns that were put up by Heaven and Earth Designs. However, they were quickly taken down because people were being rude in the Facebook group and in other groups about the images. One was AI created, which Michelle did not know that it was AI created. And the second one was also said that it was AI created. Anyway, it was a whole thing. I do have both of them. One of them has more white in it than the other. I'm not sure where it is on the pattern, but I could potentially start that one. Some other ones that I could potentially start with white in them, close to where I would start them, there is, I need to double check this. Not really in that one. What about this one? Also, there are some of these patterns that I have that I cannot believe that they have as many colors as they do. Okay, not really. No, that one definitely doesn't. Anyway, I don't know. I could have a potential new start for December, or I could work on a project that is not full coverage, and I could do that for January as well. I don't know what to do. But so far, those are my plans. Again, we are about halfway through January, so I should probably choose something quickly. I would need to look at my projects. I mean, I have my Christmas one, but anyway, that's enough rambling. So those are some of my plans. A challenge for full coverage fanatics this year is a counting challenge, and it is called the Epic Journey, and they have 26 destinations that have a specific kilometer length that equals how many stitches you're supposed to stitch. There is no, it's on my phone. There's no real guide on how to do it. I don't think. It's just try and stitch this many stitches. I don't think you have to do it all in a row. I'll double check that. But I made a list of all the stitches. However, because it is a counting challenge, if you do 10th stitch or half stitch, then you have to double the amount of stitches. Catching Rays is my only full coverage piece right now that I am doing 10 stitch, which means that Catching Rays would be the only one that I would have to double for. So I can do just what's listed for both Enchanted Christmas Reindeer and Augusta National. Again, I don't know if I'll be able to do it because infant, so who knows. Next, I decided last year that I thought it would be fun to decorate my Christmas tree with our regular ornaments that I put out, but also my husband and I, besides this year, have purchased an ornament for each other every year that reminds us of the other person. I have 2 or 3 ornaments of Thor, because that's my favorite superhero from Avengers, Chris Hemsworth. I got a baby's first Christmas ornament. My daughter really loves Elemental, and my mother-in-law got her an Elemental ornament. And so I put some of those scattered throughout. So what I thought would be kind of fun is if I could stitch some ornaments and have them finished for Christmas 2024. That way I can put some cross-stitch ornaments on the tree. So, my lovely husband put some labels in these little coin envelopes for me that I will pick from. I am going to be stitching them on perforated paper. I ordered it from 123 Stitch. I'm just waiting for it to come. And I have these numbered 1 through 12, and each month I will stitch it, hopefully finish it in that month. And most of these are technically full coverage, so maybe, depending on which one he put in here for January, I might have a red full coverage piece. It's only this big, but it counts. Should we open it? So this is number 1. And the one that he picked is Christmas Mug Small. And it is red. Technically, it's not entirely full coverage because it doesn't... Anyway, whatever. We won't get into it. I will show you this because it's a free design from Shannon Christine Designs from her Facebook group. She did 12 ornaments for the 12 days of Christmas. They're only 30 by 30, and I won't show you up close, but that's what it looks like. If you are interested, go look on her Facebook group for them. So once I get my perforated paper, I will start Christmas Mug Small. And then the hope is that by December, I will have 12 ornaments that are finished and ready to be put on a Christmas tree, which I think would be really fun. Anyway, I think that is enough rambling. Thank you for listening to all of my inner thoughts if you made it this far. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm scattered. We just got home today Today is the 11th that I'm filming this, and I feel like I have so much to do because we were gone for so long, and yeah, it's kind of crazy. So yeah, I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. So I'm gonna end the video here so that I don't just sit here in silence. And hopefully next time I film, it will be a little bit more put together. Oh, the other thing is for 2024, I would like to post on YouTube or upload to YouTube twice a month, whether that be 2 floss tubes, 1 floss tube and a stitch with me, whatever it may be. I would like to post twice a month. We will see if it happens, but hopefully you will see more of me this year. Who knows? Thank you for watching. I hope you remember that someone always needs you, and I will see you next time. Bye.